So my petty thought is how certain words we use every day, but we don't seem to understand the ramification of these words because there are legal definitions behind these words, right? So there's legal dictionaries, but we was only taught to use the Merriam-Webster's dictionary. So I got a few words on here where it's actually from this law book called the Ballantines Law Dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
And next episode, I'll do the Black's Law Dictionary definition. You know what I'm saying? And see if these words compare.
Can you
So
get
for these,
can you give us two? Because we running low on time, and
yeah,
then
I'm only gonna do two, but these
oh,
two is gonna hit different. You know what I'm saying?
fire.
So first word is city,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the meaning, the definition, the legal definition of the word city is a municipal corporation of the largest and highest class, usually under a government in three branches. One, the executive, headed by the mayor. Second is legislative body called a council or a board of aldermen. We had spoke about this 2 episodes ago. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And
Uh,
the third is the municipal court or city court operating under a charter which gives it at least a measure of house rules, right? So remember, a city is a municipal corporation, right? So
mm,
what is a corporation? A corporation, as defined by Ballantyne's Law Dictionary, is an artificial being, invisible, intangible, existing only in contemplation of law, an association of persons to whom a sovereign has offered a franchise to become an artificial person, which with a name of its own, under which they can act and contract and sue and be sued, and
mm.
who have there either accepted the offer and effected a corporation in substantial conformity with its terms.
Ooh,
Deep shit. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
um so those are just only two words. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I didn't even hit y'all with citizen and naturalization. I'll hit that
Yeah,
later.
yeah. I want you to bring that back. It's just we running, but I want you to bring that back. Um, we use that word every single day, but don't realize the meaning of that word, and it was even more um crazy. Well, it's crazy to your point is because we don't understand the meaning of words. There's somebody that's benefiting just off that meaning alone that you just displayed.
Whenever you go into cities, especially when you're in Florida or whatever, you go to a different city like Boca and all that stuff, it always says, oh, this city was founded in 1881, right? But
Yes.
remember, it also says it got incorporated in a different time. So
Mm-hmm.
being founded and then incorporated is two different things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So a corporation, remember, is an artificial being, which
Mm-hmm.
means that it can do certain things like a being, but it's not a real human being. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So we talking about we getting deep with this joint. So whenever you go to cities, you'll see they'll show it to you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between a city being founded and a city being incorporated. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Big difference. So it's a lot of legal shit, a lot of legalese, but again, this is only Ballantyne's law. Like I ain't even used that
Right.
Black's law.
Yeah.
Ballantyne's law. This one is the third edition. There's
Mhm.
also the Bouvier law dictionary. There's a bunch of different law dictionaries. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm gonna do the compare and contrast and see how the terms fluctuate or if they're pretty much the same thing. But knowing these guys, yeah, they probably switch up a little bit.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's my petty thought, which I'll probably continue on because it's a lot of different words that we
No,
use.
yeah, no, bro, you have to continue on doing that because I want people to understand what these words mean and how it could benefit our own community. Because a lot of these words that we use every day and we don't realize somebody else is using that word for their benefit, and that's when like we that's why our our race, we look at what's in front of us, right? Because it's indoctrinated to do that. But other races have been indoctrinated to look at the big picture on words, placement, on having I'm missing the word right now, but having documents that signifies something, a place that they could go to and make sure that their family is taken care of financially, or their family is taken care housing within their housing when they could live
Mhm.
somewhere nice. And just because of the paperwork and they understand the use of words, they could live in this place and not pay no rent, or they could own it and then rent out where they own. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So so you have to do it, bro. You have to.